Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin short-term and long-term altcoin season. This week is going to be super important. Stay with me until the end. Today I'm going to make like a quick video around 7 or 8 minutes to show you pretty much what could be happening this week, what to look for, and so much more. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We post one video about crypto trading every single day. Guys, the situation with Bitcoin hasn't changed. You can see that basically we are retesting now this area. We're still above this very important line of support. So as long as Bitcoin is going to stay here on the weekly chart, we are going to be completely fine. And as you can see from here, if we're going to go and close today's, by the time you're going to see this video, probably is going to be closed already. If you're going to close below this area, there's a very likely scenario that we could be going down again, probably, and retest this 20 exponential moving average at $91,000 to $92,000, because then after that I could be expecting like a bigger rebound, but there's going to be the possibility below 96,500 closure today on the weekly candle. We could be going down, but if we're going to be able to go above 96,500, we should be seeing more continuation to come to the upside. And of course, guys, if you want more information about all of this, when to buy, when to sell, altcoin analysis every single day, really for you to understand better the game, what you can do, guys, you can join our VIP group, our Discord. Of course, results talk for themselves, but also we have a Bitcoin analysis, altcoin analysis. You can see everything here, like where I'm trading ideas every single day, spot trading, like a little bit of an education section as well. We have everything, my calls, when to buy, when to sell, my pro member calls as well. So if you really want to be in a community of like-minded individual and succeeding to this 2025, guys, join the VIP group. There is a link in the description, little trailer, results. And also if you want to learn how to trade, this is my website, Freedom Trading Academy. There is a little like a free masterclass where you can get mentored by myself, or you can also purchase our professional course, everything written over here, all the info, link in the description. And if you want like a great partner to trade, Bluefin is the way to go. And by the way, guys, apart with all of this, remember that I'm not a financial advisor, and all of this is not financial advice. It's for education only. So don't take my information as financial advice, and don't trade based on what I'm going to say. Now, let's have a look at the short-term Bitcoin price action so we can understand and where we are and what to do. The situation is very simple, guys. We're still stuck into this potential symmetrical triangle, and what I'm looking for is going to be that we're going to go and basically touch this area or this area from here. So what I'm planning to do right now, also with my VIPs, as of course, explain to all of this with much more information, is that once we're going to go to a specific area, let's say, for example, we're going to go down to this area, then we are going to decide whether to open a long position, because there's going to be the possibility of a nice rebound to the upside, and of course, making maybe like make a good money, maybe 20-30% in this trade. But if you're going to go up to this area, we need to understand if this is going to be a rejection again, or are we going to see a breakout and to continue to go to the upside. But right now, Bitcoin short term, let's say, for example, that you are a trader, that's what you need to look for. You need to look for the extremes. And right now, you're not in the extremes. You are pretty much um, into the middle. So once we're going to see the weekly closure, we're going to understand if we're going to go up or down. And then depending on that, we're going to basically decide with the VIP what to do, like to go long or to go shorter based on the situation. But I would say, like, in looking at this, the best point, maximum opportunity is going to be around here, like this quadrangle here, for a long, and for a short, probably up to here. That's what I'm basically looking at the moment from a short-term point of view. Next one I want to show you as well, crypto total to market cap with Ethereum. People telling me about the flipping, about Ethereum, still not convincing me, right? You can see that we have right now still, to the downside. What we could be seeing from here is going to be a reclaim up to this area around $1.35 trillion. And then we need to see if we're going to be able to break it, or we're going to have a rejection down to here. My two scenario I'm thinking about is going to be potentially going up here and then continue, or have one more drop down to here and then go up to here. What am I going to do? I'm going to hold my bags. If you're going to go here, if you're going to go down to this area, I'm going to go and buy more and deploy more capital. And what could it be the trigger as well that this could be happening? This week is going to be super important. Three important things. Number one is going to be the Nvidia earnings. if they're going to come higher than expectation, then we should be seeing AI coins to go higher. Second of all, is going to be the unemployment jobless claims, very important as well. Super important is going to be the PC, and also GDP second reading as well. If you're going to see a low GDP, if we're going to see a low PCE, the market is going to skyrocket. But if you're going to see a high PCE, that's not going to be good because the Fed won't cut rates. Low PC, the Fed probably is going to cut rates. Market is going to react by going higher, by having like a sort of like a relief rally. Bitcoin dominance, again, you can see we are into a ascending triangle right now. Is Bitcoin dominance losing steam? Not really. Like I would say that there is a possibility if Bitcoin is going to go down to 90K, we could be seeing maybe one more spike to the upside around 60% Bitcoin dominance. So all the money flowing to BTC. And in this case, this could be forming like what we call a bearish divergence, which then more likely is probably going to go down to here. So again, very the expectation will be that if BTC is going to go higher from here, maybe because of news, we could be seeing the Bitcoin dominance dropping down, maybe to 54 to 53%. So altcoins are going to go crazy. But if Bitcoin decides to go lower, then we could be seeing the dominance going higher and then have this drop to the downside. But regardless, that's what I'm expecting right now. Maybe like a pump this or something like that. Next one I want to show you, very important as well, is the volume footprint for BTC. So volume footprint shows you like, the positive negative delta, who's buying, who's selling. And you can see from here that despite the positivity into the markets of a potential rebound, you can see that right now we still have like a negative delta, which in general doesn't look very good. Minus $16 trillion. That's not what. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. So the this one is about the Bitcoin dominance. So this is the volume footprint of the Bitcoin dominance is actually positive because you can see that we are trying with the Bitcoin dominance to go higher, but at the same time, there's a crazy red negative delta. So this one basically saying that although the Bitcoin dominance is spiking to the upside, insiders are actually selling, meaning that it's actually taking money away from BTC and put them into altcoins. So actually, this is actually good because if we're going to see some red coming to this area, then the expectation will be that we're going to see more downside to come. So that's actually very good thing. Next one I want to show you guys, very important as well, is the DXY, dollar currency index as well. You can see that the convergence is coming at around $102,000. Again, if the DXY is going to continue to go down lower, and that could be in relation to the PCE and also to the GDP. Lower GDP, lower PCE means that the Fed is going to cut interest rates. And if there's going to be an expectation of an interest rate cut, what could be happening is that the dollar is going to lose value straight away. And then it's probably going to be in convergence to go down to this area over here. So if this happens, of course, Bitcoin and altcoin should be going higher. And as well as the 10-year treasury yield, same thing. If the Bitcoin we're going to see the PCE and GDP going lower, then we could be seeing this US government, the 10 years yield, fixed income, probably to go down lower. So you can see here it's probably form almost like a cup and handle in reverse. And what we could be seeing, if this is going to play out, could be a drop down to this area. If this happens, of course, that's going to be very good for Bitcoin and crypto. Why? Because whenever this one trends down, Fed is going to cut interest rates, the dollar is going to lose value, more money into risk assets for, we can say, the last hooray, the last explosion. Now, the last one I want to show you, which is quite interesting, is Ethereum. ETH, still not incredibly bullish with Ethereum. I'm still not convinced about this current pump, but what I would say for ETH is that we could be seeing maybe a rebound up to here around 3064. Be careful in this point here because you can see you're going to encounter a very important level of resistance. If you can break this resistance around 3000, 3200, then really that could be like a nice change of trend and we could be going up to maybe 4000 again. But if you're going to see a rejection from here, we could be seeing one more low to come this way, go down to maybe 2200, and then finally start to go higher. That could be the scenario, but all depends on today on this week data. It's going to be super important. Last one I want to show you as well, incredibly good, is going to be about the volume, about the aggregated order book liquidity delta. You can see this is actually a very important chart. So as you can see here, we have some spot delta looking for Ethereum. You can see, especially in the last part here, around the 12th to the 23rd of February, very little accumulation on on perpetual, on futures, which means that basically there is a difference between futures and spot. So futures, like whenever you do like paper trade, but the one who's actually quite interesting is that you have a positive delta, like very little delta here, meaning that basically they're not buying futures here, but the whales are rather buying spot here. You can see a massive accumulation here in spot. So what it means that probably what they're trying to do right now is that with ETH, they're trying to keep the price down with futures. Okay, they try to maybe short in futures where they are accumulating in spot. You can see like there is a crazy accumulation from here, from like 3,000 to 2,000. Look at that. This is massive. And in general, this accumulation precedes like, expansion. So this actually makes me very, very bullish. And again, this is data. It's not my opinion. That's what I can see. Very little perpetual, very high in spot. So Ethereum, theoretically, according to this, should be performing very, very well. Anything can happen, of course. We don't have the crystal ball, but this actually looks quite good in my opinion. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. I don't want to, make like a very long video. So you know what to do now. Of course, if you want more info, if you want to be guided properly, guys, the VIP group is the way to do it. But otherwise, I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care and see you soon.